is seriously going to be a long video. I may have to make a part two. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to make part two now. Okay. Well, yeah, so me and my sister, we actually calmed each other down. We talked to each other. We were reminiscing and stuff. She was saying how sometimes when bad things happen, you start feeling guilt. Like you feel remorse for everybody, for all the victims. Shh! You start feeling remorse for all the victims or all the people involved. And regrets, I guess. And I mentioned to her, I said, yeah, you're totally right. I said, because when I was 16, I was learning how to drive, and my stepmom took me around the block, and I was pulling into a driveway, and I got the pedals confused. My foot was already on the brake, and my stepmom was saying, hit the brake, hit the brake, hit the brake, because my little sister ran in front of the car, and my neighbor was supposed to be watching my little sister, and instead of grabbing my little sister, my neighbor grabbed a dog instead. And I got the pedals mixed up, hit the gas, accidentally hit my sister. She went down and everything. I did stop the car, you know. My stepmom got out of the car, and she, you know, went to the front, and she's like, okay, back up, back up. So I backed up and everything. Thank God I didn't run over my sister. All I did was pinch her leg with a tire. She was limping afterwards, and for years, like, this was, I was 16 years old, so about 17 years ago. Yeah, now you guys know my age. Thank you very much. 17 years ago, this happened, you know, and for 17 years, I've been feeling this guilt. So ever since she was old enough to actually talk and remember, like, my kids, you know, 5, 7, 11, I've been apologizing to her ever since. And she says she forgives me, which I totally believe that she forgives me, but I still haven't forgiven myself for that. Like, I could have lost my sister by me, you know, like, that's horrible. And she was like, I've told you already, I've already forgiven you. Well, me and my sister started talking, and there are things about my little sister that I never even knew. Like, she has a head injury, so from, like, the age of 4, I think it was, and she doesn't remember anything before that head injury, which, you know, the little car accident with me. She doesn't remember anything. Like, wow. But yeah, we calmed each other down. We laughed. We cried, you know. We bonded. That, I think the shooting actually brought me and my sister closer. She was sort of upset because her husband is going overseas to a war, basically. He's being deployed for, I don't know, maybe a year. So she was upset. Yeah, so, like, after the second day of watching the news, I could not, I did